Hey everybody, welcome to the tutorial for Picture My Wall version 2. This tutorial is just going to cover the changes in version 2. All the functionality and workflow from version 1 is still intact, so feel free to watch the previous tutorial to see how any of that works. Yeah, let's get started. So if we hit new to start a new scene, select our background, same as before. Position our pointers to a known distance and hit set the distance. We run into our first big change, which is the ability to set the distance between the pointers in either feet and inches or in meters and centimeters. So if we set this guy to 1 meter, now when I go to add a frame, my frame sizes will be in centimeters. There's a predefined list of frame sizes, and as always there's a custom list down here at the bottom. So let's go ahead and add a frame. Double tap to add a picture, same as before. So the second change is the ability to change a frame's properties after you've added it. So if we go down to the frame menu and pick this frame with a triangle to change it, it'll prompt you to select a frame to change. Let's pick this one. And it just brings back up this build a frame menu, and you can change the frame style, change the matte style, update that. Another change in this frame menu is the ability to copy a frame. That's this button down here. So if you pick this, it'll prompt you for a frame to copy. Select your frame. Now I have 2 of them. So this can be useful if you're starting from scratch and adding a bunch of frames. You need to do it quickly. There's a shortcut for this. It's a 2-finger double tap. So if you do that, you'll copy the frame. I can't show you that on the simulator, but that'll be another shortcut for you. Another big change is the ability to add a group of frames or a cluster. So it's also under this frame menu. So before we had 1 frame with a plus to add 1 frame. So now we have a bunch of frames with a plus to add a cluster. So if we select that, it brings up this select a cluster menu, and you can see there's a bunch of predefined clusters that you can choose. So we can pick one, hit add, position it where we want it. And now all the frames are just like I had added them. I can move them around, I can change the size, I can whatever I want to do. So let's throw some pictures in these guys. So let's say I can go ahead and rotate these frames if I decide I like that better. There. So if I decide I like this cluster layout and I want to save that, I can do that. I go to the settings menu and select save layout template. Come back, it'll say save successful. So now next time I go to add a cluster, I can go under this user created tab, and here's the one I just created. It has two 20 by 25 frames and one 28 by 35 frames. So I can add that, and there's another copy of the one I just created, or I can get rid of that. And that's about all the big changes in version 2.0. Other than that, just some iOS 7 graphical interface changes and some bug fixes. So yeah, thanks for your support and suggestions, and keep them coming. And yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Have a good one.